Hello everybody and welcome back to the start of a brand new playthrough. This one I have been looking very much forward to. I have been given access to the latest edition of the mod, Tales of the Age of Men, a Lord of the Rings mod in development. So thank you very much to the developers for giving me access to this. I will be linking the mod in the description so you can find it, and you shall be welcome to support them on Patreon in order to get this latest version. So let's just go right in through this mod right away. In this mod we will be playing as Scregolas, Legolas' younger brother, who has to defend Mirkwood while Legolas is off with the Fellowship of the Ring. So we will, of course, be playing as the Celduin, the Mirkwood elves. Elves are high and thin. We have the hair back. Maybe we take this one. And yeah, and we can just randomize the face so it looks a bit elven here. I don't think there is so much elven to gain from this from Mount and Blade. Let's just get it here. So yeah, Scregolas, of course, and he is, as his older brother, very firm with a bow, and he will also be fighting with a one-handed sword beside his trusty bow. Alright, so let's get some more bow skill here. More bow skill here. And here we will, of course, also be getting some control and bow skill. We are 20 years of age, a very young elf. And let's just find a suitable sigil for Scregolas here. So Legolas is, of course, the green leaf. We can be the red rose, why not? I think we will be, let's take a green background with a red rose here. And let's see here, we are, of course, of the green leaves, or the red roses. And we are, of course, Scregolas. Alright. And let's see here, we are of course playing on the Bannerlord difficulty. I don't want to die. We are enabling all the other stuff here. So let's get going. Alright, so I've just been taking a look into the mod. So the elves are quite OP, but their troops are very expensive. We do start with a whole lot of gold, but you'll see in a minute that it does not carry us for long. So this mod takes place about a couple of months before the Fellowship of the Ring. And while the Fellowship of the Ring and the Battle for Middle-earth takes place, the Mirkwood elves are in battle with the Witch King of Angmar, who has his fortress here in Dol Guldur, which of course will be our first enemies we'll take on, and of course the Gondabad orcs. So these are the guys that we want to take on, and then we will see how the Battle of Middle-earth takes out while we do so. We start with some heavy equipment here, and we will be selling off our spear and our glaive because we will not be using those, and also to get some money right from the get-go. And here we will get the best bow we can take on here, and we'll get some arrows, so we have a lot to shoot it with. Alright, this gives us some money here, and let's just go into not the smithy, the recruitment of elves, but take a look at these skills here. Take a look at that, 525, and these guys are also heavy, man. 350, and I just love the models. Look at the models. Cool AF. Alright. So we will be recruiting a couple of these, and look how we are spending some money right away. So it was really necessary. We started off with some money, and now we need some food. Let's start with getting that. And I've been, as you probably can see, I've been messing a bit with the looters here. They are called criminals, because of that the troops here are so extremely expensive. We had to do something in order to raise our skill level, and also to gain some money to keep these troops. Alright, we will be putting a, let's just see, let's take the dead aim as always, and we'll be putting some skills here. I think we'll be going for some scouting here. I think that suits the elven purpose really good, and of course one in stewardship. And I think actually we are able to take on this huge amount of criminals if we can find them again. Please, where the F did they go? We will just be looking for them and raising our scouting. Alright, they were gone as fast as I could find them. Here is a smaller band, but that's alright. We are 20 versus 72, and look at that. They still think our power level is bigger than the criminals.
On my orders!
Alright, we will be standing here. Let's just take a step backwards. And our archers, meaning me, can just be standing up here and getting some shots off before they arrive here. So, alright, we are actually having a distance at our shot, but we are zooming, so it might not be as long as I thought. So let's just get as many shots in as we can. And now go back. And I think I will go back behind them and just get shots in here. These guys are insane, as we saw. And they can hold their own with a good shield wall here. But we don't like that. We will take on these guys that guts behind them. Maybe we should have made a circle. We can maybe do that still. Now we are definitely getting more one-handed than pro skill. That might be stupid. We can just stand over here and start shooting if I can hit. That's annoying, dude. We are losing some guys here. Maybe it's best that we just charge them. Maybe I have overestimated our guys. I think I have. Definitely have. We'll take that with us as long as we don't lose all our money here. Annoying. But then we just have to go and recruit some more. We have enough gold for that. That was not really the start I was hoping for, but alright. If that is how it's going to be, However, we did level up our skill levels here a bit. Let's get some combat speed here, and we need more food. Yeah, let's get some butter then. Then we have to go to this village. So now you can see we are spending a lot of money. Look at that. So we have to go, and hopefully they have some prisoners. They do.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can now redeem ourselves here.
On my command.
I might have made a bad decision with the formation, but let's just see here.
Sold, form a shield wall.
These guys are quick as I don't know, and they hit like a truck, man. So they were just too passive before, maybe. I was too focused on getting skill levels here. Maybe we should just get them charging while these guys are just standing here and throwing some stones. And also our sword is quite good. Yeah.
Look forward.
So let's just take the win here, and we can go and recruit the prisoners that they took from us. Oh, that was a bad shot. It's been some time since I played with the bow, actually. Good. Let's take that. I think that was alright. So now we are back at it with all our troops. And we take all of this. So, look at that. So now, this is pretty much how far I've come before. So now we have to make a decision on which troop tree we are going to go down on. So we'll just take a look on the troop tree here, because these guys can become different kinds. I think definitely we should get some of the Thingol's heirs. The palace guards, they have a spear and a heavy shield. We could go with them. I was thinking maybe we should go with the swordsman and go melee. These guys have a glaive. I don't think we're gonna go with them. So it's either gonna be palace guards or the swordsman. What I think these guys are lacking is something to counter troops that are close, like melee troops. But let's start with getting some sentinels here. And I think I'm going to butcher the sheep. And we can sell the hide. So look, we still have need of a lot of money here. Lots. So I think I will go and look for a hideout that we can take out. And we've gotten some scouting, so we'll take the daytime here. So now it's going almost critical here with the money, because we are paying about 500 a day. Let's see how we can do in a tournament. I'm not sure we can win one. If you've ever seen my playthrough, you know how horrible I am in these situations. And while we were talking about the troop trees before, there are custom troop trees for all of the factions. So it is very good. However, we do just need to get them implemented here in the arena. There's a bowman over there. Let's see if we can't take him out. So we have a problem here because it's still 4 teams going strong. Why can't he hit them? That was just right in the crouch. That was not sportsmanship. So let's take out another team over here. Three teams, so we just need to be a part of the 2 teams left. So it's me and the horseman versus the red knight there, right in the face. Good. 2 versus 2. All right, throwing axes here. Let's not get hit. Good. Doesn't look like my guy is going to help me. Here he comes. Okay, I got an axe to the face. Good. Still 3 teams left here. Good. And now we are definitely qualified for the next round. Good. And 2 versus 2 here. Scregolas and LOTR. I'll take this guy from behind. Alright, now we have the axe throwing dude here. That was some good shots. Good shots here. And now we just have to take out LOTR. And we have throwing weapons here. Let's make him come further. Now the last, please. Okay. Yes, please. All right. What a victory here. What a victory. Not that we got a lot of money from that, but we got some, and we got a horse here that's worth a lot. So let's just get rid of that right away in order to keep up our living standard. All right, we need some one-handed also, and we definitely want to take that to get handling. All right, so now we have some skills that we can move up in, and we are looking for more of these criminals. Also, we will be looking to get some more food. I am not sure that we are capable of taking out 90. We will definitely need one more guy. We do have a couple of archers now, but I don't think that's enough for us to take on this fight. Can't get a noble bow. By saying that, I mean we can buy it, but we don't have the money. I don't know who that is. Think maybe we should look for a hideout. And these pop-ups, yeah, they are like the stories from Middle-earth or the Fellowship. Oh, there is a hideout. I think we should take out those guys right away. Rune Raiders. I haven't actually taken out that before, so let's see how that goes.
Footmen, everyone, fire! Attack!
So let's see that. And my guys here are so fast. They look a bit like the Crusades. Who hit me? That guy over there. Alright, I don't think there's a big chance for me that I can ever follow these guys. They are so fast, and also we want to just stay alive for the last fight. That was actually an easy thing. Alright. Oh damn, there are many. Holy shit, I'm not sure we can take them on.
You've got quite a sweat through my men there, damn you. How about we settle this one-on-one?
I think we're going to try this. I'm not pretty sure that we can take them on in any other way. But this doesn't go after the well either. These guys are good. We need to get some more kills here. How fast he is. It's insane. I think we're going to survive this actually. Ah, Jesus. But we lost some troops, but we got a lot here. So you can obviously see that I've been messing a bit with the bandits, but we really need that. Alright. So let's take a couple of these. We need a medic. And we need to regen a bit on the troops. Alright, we got some athleticism here. I think we are just gonna go with like a cool looking elven armor. So let's just take this one. And of course we need some riding at some point. Yeah, I think it looks alright for now. Scouting is of course something we can quickly get some points in to get some overall experience. So let's just do that. Yeah, and let's move on here. We need to get rid of some stuff. There was the brother Legolas of the Wooden Realm. We have these. Let's just get rid of them. And here we got some money as well. I don't know if we should just get a horse. They had a lot of stuff. Let's just get rid of that. At some point we should just ride around and shoot arrows at people. Okay, we can get 24 now. But still a long way up to fighting 90. Here are some rune raiders, so we can take them out.
Under my command.
And we have our archers. We are outnumbering them here. Looks like they have some archers with them. Let's try and take them out at least. Look at these guys, they look absolutely terrifying. Okay, I got a one-shot there. Let's just speed up things here so we can move on. I'm not gonna take the other guys, the other troops here. I'm just gonna take Lord of the Rings troops. Alright, let's see. Accounts from Traveller's Tale, Saruman, the White sealing the gates of Isengard, not long after Gandalf the Grey was seen heading towards the fortress. So now we are at the point where Saruman has captured Gandalf. Alright, let's just get rid of all this stuff and try and hold on to so much different food as we can here in order to get our stewardship up. Could also take a point in stewardship there in order to get it up faster. But here are 32 rune raiders. Do we have a chance against them? They were a bit more terrifying than the criminals, but I think we have a chance. This is also why I want to have
On my command!
the
Archer!
guys with their sword and shield to protect our archers here. Let's see, they're coming here.
Infantry!
They are shooting us some arrows. So let's barricade them up here. And we get some kills on these. And now break formation. They are just getting slaughtered. And
Make a shield wall!
that's annoying. They're doing some damage. Alright. Let's just go. Good. So let's just move on here. I don't think we're gonna take any prisoners. We're not gonna get anything out of that. Other than they are going to slow us down. But it looks like they have been taking out some caravans here. So that we can profit on and just sell it. All the stuff here. Look at that. 3,000. That's alright. What about all their bows? I would like to get my hands on them. Alright, now we got some stewardship, and I would very much get the recruitment cost down. So let's do that right away. Let's see here in Dale. How about Erebor and the dwarves here? Yeah. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do here. Hopefully we can still join it. Nope. Damn it. Alright, so I messed that up. Let's see if there's some fights we can take. And how are we doing here? Alright, so we are getting some renown. But it would be weird otherwise when we are taking on some quite large bandits. Alright, so the prancing pony, that there are black riders. So the fellowship has come, or not the fellowship. The hobbits has entered Bree. Alright, I don't know. Yeah, I was looking for settlement. Let's join one again. Don't know then. Is that from the God mod or? Alright. This is a slow bow. So let's see if we can't hit some of these guys over here. Is he moving forward? No, I just thought so. Holy damn, we are slow with this bow. Thought we have actually gotten some skill levels, and I don't hit anything other than a horse. Let's see here. I would very much like not to get meleeed in a minute. Doesn't look like that is going to be the case though. That guy doesn't have a shield to our luck. But we are getting pounded on by an archer over there. Let's see if we can't take that guy out. That was a horrible shot. We still have our horsemen out there. Let's take that guy out. That's not going well. What is going on here? There we go, finally. Alright, 2 teams left. So we have moved on here. Let's see if we can't get a shot on this guy. Alright, finally. Let's move on. 4 against 4 here. So 2 teams, we need to... We need to win this to move on. That was horrible. But at least our guys did kill one of their infantry's. And the other ones, so now it's just the cab. And they can just block by doing that. That way you can block everything apparently. Alright, let's go. He didn't want to joust, so he takes some damage there. Let's take him out. And hopefully we can take out the other guy here while he's just... Alright, we didn't have to. Next. Alright, 2 versus 2. One guy with a spear. Let's see if we can't bait it out. And he just ducked under my shot there after getting a spear right through his face. Alright, 1 versus 1. Let's see. Oh no. Let's see if we can't finish this off with another tournament win. Yeah. Another win. Good. Not that we are getting a lot out of this, but brings on some confidence here. And let's just get more travel speed. The map is actually quite large. It takes a lot of time to get around. So as you can see, we do need some of Arnor and of course the Shire, but they have implemented Rivendell, and we have Isengard here, and we have the Dunlands here, the right part of or the eastern part of Arnor down here, which is not a part of Arnor, but to the southeast of Arnor. And of course we have Rohan and Gondor over here with Minas Tirith, and Osgiliath is still under Gondorian control. And of course we have Mordor here with the custom Minas Mogul, and Barad-dûr over here with the eye. I love these custom models, they are so cool. I am so much looking forward to seeing if they have implemented the castles also in the battles. All right, we have some criminals here and a hideout, so let's try it out.
Hear me!
All right, let's just go with it here. We are just firing apparently. Hear the bows sing. Pew, pew, pew. What do we have? Like 4 archers. Imagine an army with 200 of these guys just pounding. They're actually shooting at me. Okay, we got a kill there. Alright, they look done for, so let's just take a couple of shots here. And of course just ask them to hold fire. Alright. So let's grab all the stuff and move on here. And let's see, we have gotten some more stewardships, so let's go up here before we max out. Also, in order to get more troops, so we can take out these big criminal parties. House of Celduin was destroyed. That was something. Still need to take a look at our economy all the time, I guess. Let's see if there are some criminals over here with the dwarves here. Can't see anybody. There are 2 lake towns apparently. No tournament there. We can join a tournament here, so let's try that. We can get a pointy war sword, but I think we're going to hold on to our elven sword. Let's try and help this guy out with our bow here. Even though it is a bit hot. Alright, he's done. That was a good shot. That was not meant to hit me, that was for sure. Alright, that was just in time. I think we should try and aim for the blues are going to be the last team. Alright, oh, I am actually on the red, so we have qualified for the next. So let's just go ahead and start hitting these guys. Thank you. 7 arrows left here. And a dream. Should be able to take that guy out if we can actually hit him. Is that like the 3rd time we hit him? Alright. Good. Let's move on here. 1 versus 1 versus 1. So we just need to win our one-on-one here, but it looks like a sturgeon high-level troop here. Looks like we are actually a bit faster than he is. So let's try and not get pounded. We can, of course, just wait till the red guy kills him in the back there. We can just take the beating here. That's what it's going to take for us to move on. So it's a 2 versus 2. So we exchange arrows here. And both of us can't hit anything. That is, of course, what is not supposed to happen if their melee guy wins this fight. Now we have to hit him in the knees. And hopefully we can get a swing in. We couldn't. Alright. Let's just leave here. And maybe we can find some criminals. Where might they be? Here in the lands of the dwarves. Are these still the Erebor dwarves? Yeah. And also this. Yeah. And what about that? That is still the Erebor dwarves. All the way over here. Alright. And then the Easterlings over here. Alright. But we are looking for some criminal scum that we can take on. And let's get a couple of these and take some guards here. And some archers. Looks like Saruman has begun cutting down the Fangon forest, Helm's Deep. Are we... Thought we were this way? Okay, makes sense. Yeah, Helm's Deep is in here. I didn't think there was 2 ways in, but that's just based on the movies. I would think that there was only 1 way to get in here. Doesn't matter, but Saruman has begun cutting down the forest of Fangorn, which should be somewhere over here. And here, of course, is Lorien. We could have taken the Lorien elves as well, but we took the Mirkwood ones. I think it's time for us to take down this one. We of course have. I think let's just bring these on to level them up. And just send them away. Hopefully we can win the fight afterwards. It is looking critical again. Look at that.
You've got quite a sweat through.
Let's try and take him on this time. God damn it. Alright. I thought we had it, but we can of course always try again here. I thought after 2 hits we had him. We are not fast enough on the healing. I actually thought we had him. But he just needs one shot at us. One swing. And we are gone. We have been wasting a lot of time just going about. So we really need to find someone we can kill. In order for us not to just lose all of our money here. Let's see. I think we are going to take a point here. We have some stuff we can sell, don't we? Yeah. So let's get rid of all of this. Not a lot though. We have some horses also. Not going to waste time there. So, did that actually happen? Did they do that here? Can the map? No, it can't change during, but they have dammed up the Isengard River. I think we have to try this again. And there are, of course, the problem there with the very heavy end fight.
Charge!
Let's send us out here. Okay, here comes the cat. Should we try again? No, this time we are there a lot less, so let's just take the fight with the guys here.
You!
We can't even kill one of them, but we got some shots in there that counts for something, doesn't it? Actually a very valuable saber there, so that's good. And we get some points with the notables. Alright. A better bow. Let's get that. It's not that we earned a lot here, but something. 4,000 is worth something, definitely. Let's see if there aren't something over here we can take on. We're getting some scouting skills. We are getting skills in general. Let's just get that one. Not a lot is going on in Mirkwood. I was hoping to see some more criminals here. Riders of Rohan. So that, yeah, that's of course also a faction. The Dunlands here, they are of course against the guys from Rohan. That's Rohan, right? Yeah. So look at that. We just took a round around in Mirkwood and we lost all our gold here. That's critical. How are we going to do about that? I was sincerely hoping there was more criminals here. We can try out the tournament here in order to get some money. Let's hope we win here. It's not that we gain a lot though. And what are we? We are red. Alright. So we have done our part in the melee fight here. Now our red guy there is just dying. So let's get up on a horse here and do some damage. We are doing no damage here with our sword on horseback. Alright. So, one blue, one green left. One blue left here. And he's getting tag teamed. Ah, there is a blue guy left. Good. And we are improving our skills here. So 1 versus 1 versus 1 again. 2 guys are coming from me. Ah, that's not good. Alright, they can fight all they want. I don't want to see that. So I want red there to just kill the yellow from behind. So we have moved further here. The kicks are so slow. Alright, 1 versus 1. So we need the kicks to hit here in order for us to have a chance. That's just not good. At least we didn't get punished for that miss. Alright, one last. 1 versus 1 here. And we have a couple of thousands and something we can sell that's just not very valuable price here. Ah, that's not good. Hopefully just 1 hit left here. Oh, that was so close. Alright. Another victory here for the Red Rose of Mirkwood. Alright, so we have 5,000 now. It's not a lot when we are paying about 500 each day. That's not something we can use anything for. Why isn't there any goddamn criminals here? Where might they be at? We have of course taken out all their hideouts, so that of course makes it a bit harder for them to spawn. I think here with our scouting level 75, we are going to say that this is going to be the first episode of this playthrough. I hope you have enjoyed it. It's just gonna be called Tales from the Age of Man. I really like that that title. once again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to the developers of the mod. I am very much looking forward to hearing what you think about this playthrough. I think, yeah, as I said, the mission of it is going to be defeating Isengard and defeating the Gundabad orcs, and of course also Dol Guldur. Maybe we should, in the next episode, go and raid a bit over here in order to get some fighting going. But once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys the next time.